Okay, so we are Herodotus Gaming. For our videos, we'll be using Goldwave as our voice recorder, and for our video recorder, we'll be using a program called Camtasia. It's pretty cool, Camtasia Studio. Um, no, I was gonna say something else. Well, let's continue. Dark Souls. Prepare to Die edition. We have the DLC. Okay, so we're going to be making a warrior today. My name is Herodotus. Sex will go with male because the females are just not pretty in this game. I don't know, I think there's 11 classes. There's 10 classes. We're going to do the warrior in the beginning because it's the easiest, so you can get used to it. But in later videos we're going to be doing the pyromancer and thief and possibly a deprived. We don't know yet. They all start out with their own different stats. As for the warrior, he starts at level 4 with a certain stats. Deprived starts at level 11. Pyro starts at level 1. It's better to start at a low level, so when you use souls to level up, you don't have to use as many. Okay, for the gift though, for the warrior, we're going to use the master key. Because, yeah, you're going to definitely need the master key to get a pretty sick weapon set that we'll show you in our next video. For the physique, we like large upper body, you know, top strength warrior. They got a bunch of these faces, which are all pretty ugly. This guy, go up, yeah, that guy is Denzel Washington. Okay, and then on the end, we have Far East Traveler. Ryan Reynolds. Right there, we are Ryan Reynolds. Okay, for the hair and color, it doesn't really matter. You'll be wearing a helmet most of the game, so you probably won't even see it, so I'm going to accept that and start the game. You can watch the cinematic, but we're just going to skip through it because we're making a quick video for you to show the beginning. Let's get this started. Okay, let's look at ourselves. We're pretty fucking ugly. I think we look like a cat, kind of, but you're just undead right now. You have no humanity. We're gonna change that later on. Hairless cat, yeah, we're a hairless cat. Alright, so we're playing on the computer, but we're using an Xbox controller because it's easier. So what you're gonna want to do for almost every fight is use your right click on your stick, and you'll lock on. So you can just lock on real quick, and that way you're not just swinging everywhere. Then there's two different types of hits. Your right trigger, which is your most powerful, it will use more energy, and then there's the right button. It's a quick hit, doesn't use as much energy, and that's for the slower enemies, different bosses. You want to vary between styles when you fight different bosses. It all depends. Then, if you use your left stick and point in any direction and move, press B, and you'll do dodge. We're going to use that a lot, actually, through most of the bosses. Block and dodge, main things in this game. So, here we come upon a bonfire. This is how you save your games, pretty much. Whatever bonfire you were at last is where you'll revive. But also be warned, whenever you go out to a bonfire, it will reset all the enemies in the area that you're in. Okay. So do not read this sign on the ground here, because it will probably get you killed. So you're just going to run past it to the left and go through this door, because this big ass monster comes down. And you'll get to fight him later, but not right now. You don't have the equipment to actually beat him. So here's another bonfire, another save. Continue. Alright, we're going to get this. These little ghost looking things are a loot. We're going to put the shield on. This guy. Oh, also if you hold B, you'll sprint. So that's always helpful. So on the left is we have our sword and shield. That's our first weapon set. And on the right is the second weapon set you can have. So you can switch between the two. That's good for the pyromancer. You can switch between your axe and shield and your pyromancer glove. So blocking. Left button will just do a continuous block, and left trigger will do an active block. You're going to want to use the continuous block most of the time, but if you're feeling risky, you can use the active block. It will set up your character for a finisher, post a finisher. It's pretty cool if you can get it down. But if you don't have it down, you'll just have to get hit. Just only use it if you're good enough, I guess. So this is the guy that dropped down the corpse for us in the beginning. I've never actually hit no, so I don't know what happens if you do. You might kill him and take his stuff, but if you say yes, he just gives it to you. We'll continue. You can read through all of his dialogue if you want, but we're just making a quick video. Okay, and you're going to want to go down and open this door, and it'll bring you back to the very first bonfire you were at. So now that you click on it, this is your most recent save, and if you die later on, this is the one you come back to. And you just turn to the right and go up the stairs. There's a little shortcut. Alright, I'm gonna go up these stairs. The door. He gave you the key to unlock this door, so let's go. You can read all these signs on the ground if you really want to. We're not gonna do that. We just okay, I'm gonna try the riposte kill. Just watch. And then you riposte with left trigger, and then right button will activate the finishing kill. And they do some pretty sick damage. So if you can get it down, it's worth it. You can finish off some pretty easy guys really quickly. Okay, so this is a knight. Well, not a full knight, but you're going to want to watch out for these guys. If you're not a warrior, your shield can't block their hits all the time. So what you're going to want to do is back up. Hit them before they heal. It's always good. But when they go to attack you, try to back up first and then go in for the attack. And this door here, we haven't yet figured out how to unlock it. But once we do, we will post a video on that. So we're going to continue this way. Okay, this is the boss. So read this message here. While following plunging attack, hold right button. You're going to need this. It gives you a good damage boost. So when you come to this white light, just press A. Don't move forward or you'll fall off. Now we go and plunge attack. 300 damage already gone off the base. So, for this boss, he's actually pretty easy if you get it down. Watch out for the jump. What you're going to want to do is run, sprint, roll, try to get behind him. Like that, okay? You lock on and you do damage behind him. Keep running behind him. Oh god. Back up, okay. So that's the key to beating this big guy. You just have to get behind him. There you go. Damage output. When he swings back, since you're behind him, you won't get hurt. And there we go. We didn't even get hit. It's that easy. It might take you a few times, depending on your class, actually. But if you're doing a warrior, it should be pretty easy. And we just looted a humanity. We'll show you how to use that later. But, yeah, that boss is pretty easy. You might die a few times. If you do, you'll just go back to that. Bonfire where you just died, and you'll have to kill those enemies again because they respawn. Yeah, and so now we're here at the end. We're gonna watch this little cinematic because it's kind of cool.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the...
Yeah, I mean, that's what... He's got some pretty big nuts for that. We're gonna watch the descent as well, it's pretty cool. I mean, you're expected to die on a lot of the things in this game. It's one of the hardest games to play. Second, in Dark Souls 2 is actually the hardest in the world, I think it is. Dark Souls is the second. You die a lot in this game, and you'll get really frustrated. But that was our first video. We're now at the second area. That was a quick little video.